We'll see the Buccaneers leader at quarterback. He's coming off a quality showing last week. Well over 300 yards.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback. Purdy to throw it on first down. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
On 2nd and 12, Purdy, left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Purdy. It's caught. This is White. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game. Like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. This will be play number 9 of the drive here. Is 84 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Purdy. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brock Purdy, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. On play action, it's Murray. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 2 receiving.
So Deuce is wild, huh?
Absolutely.
Probably should have gotten 2 checks for this game, right? 1 for the running backs, 1 for the wide receivers. Could carry home a nice little pile of cash.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Murray. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do
nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. Taking it right down Broadway. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, touchdown!
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have moved out in front. Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Murray going to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now Murray off play action. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now Murray. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. C.D. Lamb from 3 yards out. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Eluding the pressure. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him a gain of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Here's Murray from midfield. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Murray. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
On 2nd and 7, Purdy. And he completes it to Wilson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. On third down, it's Purdy. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
Encroachment, defense.
File that under the heading of catastrophe there.
No doubt about it. You're about to get the ball back, and yet you can't hold your water. End up jumping, and now you give them a first down.
On first down, Purdy. This is caught at the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
The quick slant caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Here's White. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have got it back to within a score. An extra point by Nagar is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from the special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest. A lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
Yeah, exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. This is White on the screen. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Purdy over the middle. He finds Godwin complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Purdy. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back. And
touchdown, Chargers! T.J. Hawkinson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Purdy's throw on target to Godwin here. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Purdy. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 33. So we reach halftime. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So here are the Chargers to take over. They were losers a week ago to Baltimore, but they lead things here as they start 1st and 10. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Murray. And this is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 75 yards on the first play of the second half. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. An extra point by Nagar is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Purdy.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here's Purdy. He's got Otten.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one taken in by Otten.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Purdy.
Caught by Wilson. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
They'll run with Chubb. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
They'll try again with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards.
It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray. But as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. So out come the Bucs now. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Purdy's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Miller on the catch over the middle. That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Purdy. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Purdy now to throw. He's got Otten on the out route. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Murray off play action. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Murray now on first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. On play action, it's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. And that's now a half-dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, It's way too many, and that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
On second and a yard. Purdy looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. On first down, Purdy. Here's White. They set up the screen. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Throwing again on second down. Purdy. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. This is White on the screen. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's complete to Otten. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Purdy's throw on target to Godwin here. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Purdy to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
So now the Bucs down by 10. The time, a huge factor. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. Finds White. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Purdy, big 4th down play.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it looks like the Chargers are going to win this thing. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll get that out to the flat to White.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. To throw again on 2nd down.
Purdy. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. Purdy looking to throw.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Purdy on 4th down.
One last shot at the end zone. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
McGar now for the extra point.
And the lead will shrink to 6. 5 plays there on that drive.
And Cade Otton capped things off with a touchdown grab.
So with a second to play, they essentially need a recovery and a run back. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game.